Okay, so the timer said there's stream was going to start in 5, but I lied. Anyway, I had to fix the timer because I accidentally left it running for the past couple hours when I wasn't playing.
You are here again.
You spoke well.
It is a...
I'm
Okay.
Bortir, I have no idea what you want.
I do not seek to harm her.
I don't know where she is. Her Voglan, you are in one of the most sacred, and we are busy.
Maybe
Help during the group.
Would you-
Okay. Can we just skip past whatever they want us to do? Maybe we can go talk to Ongos.
good day.
Bortir, what are you doing here in
Do you know where I might find
the Tierna?
Do you know where she might be?
I am sorry, but I will not. Your kind has many who bend the truth to their desires. You need to prove to us that we can trust you.
Sure. Tell me.
You could help me find the secret seal. It is a secret. I had it. Of course, I would. And what with the prepper?
I see.
Thank you, Relax.
Could you help us remember where you lost the seal?
On the edge of the village. That is where I dropped it when the.
Thank you. I must leave.
Alright, so we got a bunch of bullshit to do. So let's head out. So I just watched, Ubisoft just dropped the trailer for the, for DLC for Watch Dogs Legion, a game that is not out yet. But as somebody who's historically suckered into playing all the Ubisoft open world games, like Far Cry and Assassin's Creed and all that shit, I 100%ed Odyssey and Origins, and I didn't like those games because I'm a fucking idiot who loves to waste time. So yeah, this new trailer shows apparently there's going to be DLC that adds a playable assassin character, but it's not like, oh, there's a, it's just a funny little insert hero character. It's like, no, this character is part of the Assassin's Brotherhood, and they just exist also in Watch Dogs.
Seeing where it's been hung, it isn't surprising that these chimes are making no sound. They're far too low and can't catch the wind.
Well, shit. Where are my companions? I need to get Kurt.
The base of this bell is damaged. That's why it no longer makes a sound. I need to build a new one.
Do I have any gear that I can put on that'll do this? Fuck. Anyway, so yeah, there's some kind of weirdo DLC that's gonna put an actual assassin that is canonically assassin, or canonically an assassin with the Assassin's Brotherhood, which is silly. And then also they're doing their Aiden Pierce stuff and whatever. But then there was another character that they said, oh, this character can control people's minds. Like, okay. Okay, so I really need Kurt. Because Kurt has craftsmanship. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go this way. And I'm gonna go back here so I can get to the camp. Because that was quicker than traveling. Like on foot. But yeah, so I guess the new Watch Dogs game just straight up has assassins in it, and it also just has superhero powers in it, which, I mean, whatever. Like, I guess it doesn't actually matter, you know? Oh, this is so goofy, having them all here. Get rid of Afra. Grab Kurt. Let's go. But, you know, as much as I'm, like, goofing on it, not gonna lie, I do want to play that game. It does look really interesting to me. So hopefully it's good. After once I'm done with Greedfall, I'm gonna move on to the not Assassin's Creed, to Watch Dogs games. In preparation for Legion. Okay, so that's a big ledge. Oh, whoops, I should stop shooting. Running out of bullets. Hopefully we're friendly with Kurt.
Let's take a look at these chimes. Its base is damaged. The wooden tubes can no longer hit each other. We will need to craft a new base.
Child's play. I'll help you if you want.
Thank God.
These chimes are once again in working order.
Thank God. Save me from this lame quest. Wait, what?
Now with the chimes in the proper place, they should sound like they're supposed to sound.
Alright, and then there's one over there and one over there.
These chimes are once again in working order. These chimes here are simply tangled. I need to untangle them without breaking them. There! Everything is in order. It will chime whenever wind blows upon the branches.
What an enthralling quest. I'm just really glad, you know, that we did that one. Would have been heartbroken if we would have missed the wind chime quest. That's the one I've heard so much about. Everybody's talking about that one. They're like, hey, have you played Greedfall? There's this wind chime quest. where you run around and then you go up to a wind chime and you realize your craftsmanship skill is too low, so you go and get your friend who has a better craftsmanship skill, and then you go back and retrace your steps again. It's a really good one. You got to check this out. That's what everybody was saying about this game. Dude, have you seen the wind chime quest? This quest is nobody's favorite quest. Nobody who has ever played Greedfall has said, dude, you will not believe the quest to fix the wind chimes. It is fucking insane, dude. Oh, and my companions are gone again. There he is. Just running in the distance, he looks like a psycho. Like he's some kind of weird, creepy stalker. Dude, he sprints fast. Holy crap. Talk to this guy first.
Onga,
What?
I found your seal.
My heart, the Tirna Hachkadaktas went into the sacred bosque
And where could I find
to the west of the village. Be wary.
I must leave.
Okay, so we only actually had to do one, I guess.
Well now,
Yes.
you are very... I now believe you need to find her...
You are here.
You spoke about
A sacred ceremony.
Well,
You're if you do he becomes fierce. It is a very
I must take my leave.
I need to see what insist is.
you are hearing.
Please now, I wish...
You speak
Then,
there.
very well.
That would be
Okay. Let's go do this busy work for her real quick, and then we'll go where that guy told us to go.
Hello.
Esqueto, I know no more if I am what you say. In truth, I fear being dust, waiting to settle on the earth.
What has happened to you? Why such despair?
My eyes have clouded.
But by the devil, why have they sent a blind man to gather herbs?
No one knows. I said nothing to them. I know my village so well that I do not need to see to wander through it. But I can no longer gather the herbs. But
Very well. If you are certain that...
But how am I to...
Describe them to me.
One is a blue flower.
Very well. I'm back, Padir.
Yes.
I already had all that shit on us, I guess.
I found the herbs.
Thank you.
I will tell them.
Thank you. I do not...
Goodbye, Padir.
Okay. That's like a sick joke. Send the blind guy out.
You are here again.
I found Padir.
Whatever made him take so long?
That poor Padir fell asleep, and it seems like it would be the right time for him to take on an apprentice.
Well done, Greenblood. As age gains ground, pride is often all that a man is allowed to keep.
I thank you, Renaigse. Your acts are as beautiful as your words. You are welcome here.
I guess we already know where she is. She's just over here the whole time. I wonder if we could have just gone here and found her. Nope, not around here. Nope, must be back here. Oh, wait. Never mind.
You are not welcome here, Renaigse.
I regret troubling your rest. My name is Disarday. I am a legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Mev, daughter of Morrigan, daughter of Cardwin. What is a legate? And what could he want from me?
I am an emissary, a representative of my nation. I've come to speak to you about a cure.
Of what cure do you speak? You do not show signs of sickness.
I'm not. But on our continent, many people are dying from a terrible plague. We have named the sickness the Malachor, and none of our doctors have been able to heal anyone taken ill. We have heard talk from some of your people of a cure that is so powerful that it can heal almost anything. You would be...
Tierna Hachgedachtas, forgive this affront. His face resembles ours, but he does not know our customs. But his intentions are pure. He truly seeks a remedy for his people.
And what is a Donegad of our people doing with these invaders? What do you seek in their company?
Understanding, Tierna, and to learn for the good of our people.
You truly think there is anything the Renaigse could teach of any value? They come here to rape our lands, as did those who came before them long ago.
This miraculous cure that we've heard talk of, could you share the formula with us?
You are either completely crazed or foul liars. None of this makes sense.
But
Enough! I have lost enough time with your lies and your foolish thoughts. I do not know what you truly want from me, but I will not be used like some puppet.
Probably wasn't her best move to have her animals try to attack us, because now they're all dead. Good, good. Come on. Come on. There's like an invisible wall there. At least we'll pick up some question marks on the way over. All right. So here's a big door.
These roots are so interwoven and taut that it's impossible to get through them. There is residue. It looks as if something had been placed here. She passed through here, there's no doubt about it. But how was she able to get past these roots? This stone stele has something to do with the entry of the grotto. This is obviously island magic. Some sort of ritual. The roots must open if one places the proper offering on the altar stone. I wonder if Ongos, the Voglendike, will know how this works.
Oh, that's nice.
Were you able to meet?
Yes, but to my grave disappointment.
Yes, many strangers have tried to capture her. She must have decided.
I'm once again in need of your assistance. I must take the passage blocked by a door of roots.
You had the honor of speaking with my mistress. If she chose to follow the sacred passage, then it is that she had nothing more to say to you. Why would I share with you the understanding of the ritual that protects her?
Well,
Listen, I was able to meet the Tiernahach thanks to you, but I haven't the slightest clue why she fled in the middle of our conversation. I sincerely believe that there was a misunderstanding. You know that I mean her no harm. If I were simply given a chance to explain, I'm certain that she would understand.
You must feed the offering ward to enter into the passage and meet her once again.
I need to place a seed on the stones.
Yes, you must. I cannot tell you from which plant it is. I will let you enter this one time. But do not be so eager to thank me. The place, as do all sacred places, it defends itself with the wall. This passage leads to a forest where the...
And why should I fear the answer?
Have stories of the Nadaig been shared with you?
Yes. I even encountered one. She was... magnificent.
Then you know of what...
I must leave.
okay. So there's gonna be a big bad in there.
This plant looks familiar. I saw some not far from here. Unfortunately, it's lost its seeds. All these crushed plants and these powders. She must have been preparing a potion. It might be the miraculous remedy. To be so close and yet to have no idea what to do with all this. All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. This bark is covered with little symbols. It looks like some sort of writing, though I've been led to believe the natives have no written language.
The Donegada use these symbols amongst themselves, and only they understand their meaning. It is a secret and sacred.
Oh, here we go. Don't click on anything until
I cannot
everybody's done
reveal what the
talking.
bond contains without breaking my bond.
Can you at least tell me if they speak of a passage? A seed?
No. I would have told you.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. This looks like a collection of skulls from various animals. I wonder what purpose they serve.
These skulls symbolize the animals. Through some rituals, we greet them. We thank them for feeding and dressing us, so that the next hunting season, they will once again give us the weak amongst their herds.
I don't see any seeds here. The only clue we have is this plant. Let's try to find some other flowers. It might be their seed that opens the passage. These flowers. Perhaps this is where the Tiernahak... These flowers are similar and they bear seed.
Those are the offering seeds. We need to open the root path.
We have what we need.
Man. Sometimes it's really good about just teleporting you. And other times it's not. It just doesn't do it. So, my best bet is just to run over here. Hit the teleport button. It's like, is it the craziest inconvenience ever? Like, no, of course not. But is it an inconvenience? Yeah, it's really fucking annoying. It is absolutely an inconvenience.
And there.
It's a waste of time.
Be respectful. We are in a sacred passage, which is for initiation and meditation.
We did not come to defile this place, and we do well to hurry. The Tiernahak Kadactus has quite the head start.
Die. Okay. Man, those things are the worst. Alright, so we have to go over there, so let's see what's over here first. Just out of curiosity. Oh shit. Boy, it would be really embarrassing to die to a bunch of bats.
And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get messy!
Hopefully these bats weren't important for the ritual. So I just picked that up. I don't know what it does. So maybe I ended up doing the right thing inadvertently anyway. I was just thinking I was exploring just in case they didn't give me the option. Jeez. This is a big area. Whoops. Sorry for killing you.
There's a chasm here. The Tierna Hachkedachtes is agile. She must have jumped over it.
I'm sure we can jump over it too.
Let's go back this way. Nope. Nothing to see here. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. I've never seen him do that before. To my comrades, be careful. The magic of the beast who roams this land is stronger than the natives. Try to protect yourself from it, and if you see symbols appearing on the ground, flee. This camera is really uncomfortable. Alright. Well, let's go back up. Oh wait, no, this way. So, let's quick save. We're gonna have to fight one of those big things again. Okay.
We're on the right track. There are some fresh prints here.
I hope she didn't hide in this forest.
Fresh Prince,
Finding her here would
Bel
be
Air.
quite troublesome.
Look at this guy. He's got his legs crossed. He's just chilling.
A powerful place.
This expedition was a trap. I knew that following this witch through a door made of roots was a bad idea. The horned beast who lives here did not approve of our presence at all. One of my comrades was grievously wounded, and I'm too afraid to return to get him. As for me, I'm stuck here, and will certainly die of hunger. I tried everything, and at one point I was so full of rage that I made the beast lose its balance. But unfortunately it quickly recovered, and I had to run for my life. Cursed by this professor and his foolish research, I'm so hungry that I could eat my boots.
There
So-
must be a Nadai here. We should be careful.
I wonder if these explorers and stuff like that, if they were here, like, before we were here, like, the first time. Because this guy's leaving his notes behind, and he was dead when we found him, so I wonder if he's just been here since, you know, they originally visited the first time. And our professor's lying. He's like, yeah, he just went out like last week. Found the third camp.
Helsing! Knock them dead!
Oof. Oh, goddamn. Let's try stasis coating. Oh. Ooh. Yeah.
We didn't want this fight. Why? Why?
In order to capture and extract from her what we need. To examine her. Dissect her, if necessary. You have done us a great service, guiding us directly to her.
Are you saying that...
Even if the creature has concocted some remedial potion, it is not the song we came for, but the bird. She leads the sorcerers of this island. She knows how they transform, and from where their powers originate. Our scientists think that the remedy is there, in their pseudo-magic, and in their mutation. Thank you for bringing her to us, and ridding us of the monster.
Do you think I'm going to allow you to manipulate me?
I don't think anything. Apologies, Excellency. But you are going to die tragically from a stray bullet intended for the monster.
Mercy!
Unlikely.
Excellency, I surrender. How dare you ask for mercy after attempting an assassination? After revealing your conspiracy to me? You deserve nothing less than death.
I will not go down without a fight.
There you go. Fuck him. Alright.
Tianahak? She's unconscious. We need to bring her back to her village. She needs to be tended to. We should leave right away. Is she going to survive?
Yes, she will heal. They were not shooting to kill her. And we are resistant, you know. The bond empowers us. It gives us the vigor of animals, the resilience of trees. It's undoubtedly for that reason that your alliance is so interested in us. Tianahak, he does not mean to harm you. Please, let me...
What do you want from me, Ranaikse?
We were manipulated by the Alliance. We had no idea that they sought to capture you. We believed their fable of a miraculous remedy. We killed the man that wounded you. He will hunt you no longer. And their governor will have explaining to do.
I suppose I should thank you for having pulled me from their claws and bringing me here. And to have crushed the life out of a few of these parasites. There is indeed a remedy. But I doubt that I can do anything against this sickness that you describe. I don't know it. And I don't see how I could create a remedy that would heal it.
Perhaps you could try. We are desperate.
This remedy was prepared for a precise purpose, to heal those who escaped the claws of the Alliance. These monsters capture the Sinol Menoi and torture them, bleed them, put things in their veins. Those that do escape are in such agony that our care and comfort are not enough to mend them. That's why I made this remedy. Not for your Malicor. My people have never fallen prey to such sickness.
How can you be so sure? Perhaps it's your tremendous resistance that protects you from the sickness.
Perhaps. Enon mil frictimen protects us all.
Enon mil frictimen.
God of 1,000 faces in your tongue. The one and many who protects us and our island. They and we are tied and bound, as they are tied and bound to you. Their generosity to our people is infinite, but the crimes of the Renaigse enrage it. After all, perhaps your Malicor is their vengeance.
This is strange. The two tracks that we followed have led us to the same name. Enon mil frictimen.
The god of 1,000 faces. But I don't believe he is the origin of your sickness. He protects us. He watches over us.
Precisely. We know that the congregation came to this island long ago, a lot longer than we first thought. The Malachor could be a consequence of that first attempt to colonize. A curse cast at that epoch, brought back by the first defeated colonists. After all, is it not also the origin of the first guardians of the native legends? Either way, one thing is certain. If there is something, or someone on this island powerful enough to heal the Malachor, it is certainly him. We need to bring this news back to Constantine. Even if we don't have a remedy yet, he'll be happy to know that we've made progress.
I bet he'd be happier if we knew what to do, considering he's fucking dying from it. I'm curious to know if he dies and then we become governor or something. Okay. So we've got Kurt and Ciora. It seems like Kurt's weapon kind of blows. Both of their weapon probably does, to be honest. But I haven't really been looting, to be honest. Wow. I just kind of figured I've been pretty handily taking care of everything that comes my way, so I'm not really that worried about it. It does seem like higher tier enemies, like higher level stuff, they do have way more armor than I do. But I'm assuming that's probably just how it is. Jesus Christ.
My dear cousin, come closer and tell me what brings you.
Allow me to present Afra, an emissary of the Bridge Alliance. She is an eminent naturalist who studies local flora in an effort to find a remedy.
Your Excellency, it is a great honor.
You were part of Governor Buren's lost expedition, if I've understood correctly, were you not?
Yes, and our research would have borne fruit if it hadn't been so brutally interrupted.
I can only imagine. I implore you, my dear cousin.
I wanted to inform you of our progress made in the attempt to discover a cure. As you advised, I followed the leads shared by our allies. However, they both pointed in the same direction, towards a sort of god that the natives worship. They call him En-on-mil Frictiman, the god of many faces. He is very powerful and protects the island.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth? Even a superstition?
I saw it with my own eyes take shape during a ritual. It is possible that the Malachor is the expression of its vengeance. You are referring to the secret we unearthed. The entire continent is paying today for the errors of our grandparents. It is a terrifying perspective. But if it were true, he must also be able to help us heal. Katasak, my friend. I saw you flinch hearing that name. You were familiar with this being.
All of the Donegada know him, even in their flesh. He is Tyr Fredi. It is with him we make our bond, but I would be surprised that he is at the origin of your sickness. He is generous and only rages when attacked and wounded.
I fear that is exactly what we did. Cousin, I know that I ask much of you, but I have no choice. You need to go and find this magical being. I won't survive for much longer. Beg him. Offer him all that he wants, but we must have this remedy. I need it. I shall do all in my power, Constantine, I promise you. But I need to find a way to communicate with him. I was already sent to fight a guardian under that pretext, and it almost killed me.
There is a way so sacred that even we Donegada cannot use it. Enon Mil Frichtiman decides. It is not I who judges your intentions. Go and find Glendan, the sage of the village council of Dorhagenedu. If he deems you worthy, he will guide you. To be able to speak with him, you must present this seal.
I had no idea that such a talisman was required.
You have not yet been named Mal of your clan, Siora, daughter of Bladnet. When this has come to pass, we will give you a seal that allows you to give voice to your friends when visiting the council.
It is a symbol of great trust.
I do not wish to lose the soul who has put their life in my hands. And also, you have proven you are our friend back there in my village.
Thank you, Katasak. I will not forget this honor you bestow upon me. And thank you, dear cousin.
Okay. That seems like a pretty big deal. Did we level up? Oh wait, no, I think we just... Maybe we get... Oh wait, no, we are level 26. Huh. I guess we did level up. Let's look at our quests. Yeah, it's just this one, a cure for Malachor. What? Is Malachor a real thing? I'm googling this, and don't... this is probably stupid. I was just wondering because usually, like, I feel like a plague, they have more, like, utilitarian names. And this seems more like, what's really super fucking cool? What's really cool? Malachor. Sounds like an evil vizier. Unless it was like, oh, Malachor is the man who discovered the plague. So it's Malachor's plague or something. Oh shit. I wasn't expecting that. Not very good at running away. What's this camp? Oh, does this go? Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, so this wraps around. Seems like maybe. And it really does. Oh no. Maybe that's as far as it goes? Oh! Whoops. This is like, I'm just running around, like aimless. Not really making any decisions. Just kind of pointing in a direction and going. Okay. Oh, so here's the... Here's the entrance, and that's where the tablet goes. Or a seed or something. Oops. What? Eddie! Alright. So we did all that to get back here. Where we started. Oh, here's the campfire. Is there going to be anything on this little island? Nope. So here's the edge of the map. Guess we go this way. Whoa. This area looks cool.
Deward. Hello, my name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. May I enter?
Good day, Legate Desardet. No, this building is closed to Renaigse.
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Mal of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember, and the Vorsht Tirse. She was a courageous Mal, but you are not yet Mal in her stead, and you do not carry her seal. I am sorry, Siora.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasach, of the village of Wenshavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter. You are welcome.
Or I killed him and took the seal. But that wouldn't be cool.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Desardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a current of Katasach. His trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frichteman can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass. For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it. We must begin where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep.
And this cavern is guarded, I see.
That is true. But the simplest solution is, I hope, go now.
All right.
I must leave.
Qua awele.
You have spoken to Glendan as you wanted. What more can I do?
I was asked to pass the trial of water.
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal their soul walk this path. The High Kings and Queens. It is a tremendous honor given to you, Renaigse.
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways, and your choice will reveal the makings of your soul. One way is through strength, the other by ruse and heart. But I know no more than this. Anything else?
Nothing else.
Good luck.
Karans, I need to talk to you.
I'm listening, Sue.
Do you remember the mind shakers in my village?
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was...
It's going to be another one of these.
Would never have traded the spirits of the... And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to us.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renagse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter?
I cannot go there now, but we will talk about it again.
Anything else?
I must pass the trial.
I have heard it talked about. It is a trial that all must pass if they wish to become the High King. One says that the trial... My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed, and there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
Is that an idea that you...
Anything else?
Okay.
I must leave you.
So, basically, seriously, dude, I can't tell you anything. It is very secretive, but this is how my mom did it. It seems like, maybe she's breaking some rules there.
Siora, do you know anything?
My mother passed...
Did she tell you?
A little. I know that you must combat if you are... And there...
What? I don't know why that happened.
Look, they're eating the old carcass. If you poured some sleeping potion on it, they'd fall asleep.
I do not have a sleeping potion on me.
Oh well. Sorry, dude. I didn't have a potion. What was I supposed to do? I see a bunch of bats.
Watch out, another. You were freezing and you had this empty stare. The water in the basin spoke to you, no?
Yes. Exactly like the lightning-struck tree. I was something else for a brief moment.
Tell us. Visions like this are guides.
I didn't see anything.
Rituals.
I was in the sky. I was floating, carried by the wind. And it was a cold feeling. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed. Suddenly I bounced on the ground. And I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated. This stone is blackened, eaten away. This stone bears the image of a storm. On this stone, the sun is visible. The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. This drawing looks like an infant. Here this looks like a snowflake. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water. On the stone, the sun is visible. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order. Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order. Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle. Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle. Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order. Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Okay, so wind.
I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
Wind, ice, sun, water. Now what does that do?
I need a bit of practice.
Oh. What? We tamed it? I didn't know I could do that. And you probably can't. It's probably just this one instance.
This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Tirfredi, and a face is drawn within it.
The spirit of the volcano. One of the faces of Enon Mil Frichtemann.
Hopefully I don't get in trouble for killing those bear wolves.
Bear tir to mad on Olmanawi.
And so you have returned. Can you tell me what the seal deep within the cavern brings into your mind?
A face in the mountain of Tirfredi.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her waters. And the island has seen inside you. You have given the blood of the animals that protected the entrance to the passage. You have chosen strength a first time. In choosing the path of silence, you avoided confronting the Dosantats. Finally, you have completed the ritual. And in so doing, the Guardian recognized you as a wise man. You choose to trust the way of ruse and wisdom. It is a difficult path, but it carries generous fruits. The island has seen your intelligence and also your compassion. The friendship of Katasach towards you no longer surprises me.
Am I authorized to encounter Enon Mil Frichtemann now? To present him with my request?
If the High King agrees, yes. We shall not oppose that decision. Only a High King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary. I warned you. Your voyage is far from over.
I suppose that I'm going to need to convince them as well. Where can I find them?
I do not know. And I believe that it may be another trial on your path to find the one you seek.
Is he hiding? Has he been captured?
He disappeared several months ago. Since then we have not heard from him. He was worried about the Renaigse. The last people to have seen him, I'm told, there was Deirdre, Blatnid, Ulan, and Dunkas.
My mother, alas, can tell us nothing more.
Yes, I heard about your loss, Yora.
And the worst Tirce.
Deirdre is the Mal of the clan of the Storm.
I've already met her. She sent me to confront a guard.
That sounds like her. Ulan, it is said that he welcomes the... He is the chief of the...
Very well. I will go and...
I'm already buddies with all them. I'm not worried about it. So let's see. Speak to Constantine about the sanctuary. All right. Oh shit.
Lieutenant, I demand an explanation. Tell us what is going on. We haven't heard anything about Lord D'Orsay's condition in spite of our inquiries. We are extremely worried. And then all of a sudden one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please, allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing more than a coward for abandoning his highness.
Tell me, what is going on?
This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements. He believes that Lord D'Orsay has been attacked.
He believes? He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound, grinding like a landslide. I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Yes, sir.
My lady, could you lead these fine people into the hallway, if you would be so kind?
Certainly. I deplore this embarrassing turn of events, but know that you have my full support in all circumstances.
In the interest
I'm
of
glad she
avoiding
wasn't
general
a
panic, tell me precisely
wasn't a
what
traitor.
happened back there.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits. The islander convinced him to go on some journey.
By islander, do you mean the Denegad that came to treat his affliction?
Yes, a strange bird. I was ordered to set up patrol along a small path, rather far from the rest of the company. I was told to protect our perimeter from anyone wandering along. According to the islander, it was the only access to their planned destination. I did my rounds for quite some time. Not a soul came along. But then I heard cries a ways off, and I went running to help. I heard an enormous crashing sound like an avalanche of rocks.
And you ran all the way? Do you know precisely where the company was when you heard these sounds?
No, not precisely. I hadn't gone there. But I could show you where I was posted. The islander said they were following the path, but he was quite a ways ahead when I lost sight of them.
Why didn't you go and look for yourself? To see if...
What? Alone? What could I have done? It seemed of greater urgency to go and get help.
I'm still having trouble deciding if cowardice or intelligence got the best of you. But that's a question for your superiors. My cousin was quite weak. Do you know why he decided to follow the Denega?
His Highness was feeling much better. The potions that he was drinking must have been potent. I mean to show no disrespect to His Highness, but that islander had the high ground in the War of Wits. I wasn't privy to their counsel. I haven't the beginning of an explanation for the expedition, but your cousin was all full of enthusiasm and...
That sounds like him.
What? I am sorry, sir.
Dismissed, soldier. Looks like...
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Well... Oh shit. I guess we are now in point of no return territory. Because I just failed a bunch of missions. Jesus Christ, everybody's got a quest. The problem is that these quests, it took too long. You know what I mean? Like, I hate to say it, and I know you can't have all of them up, like, you can't have all of them up front, but we're at the point now in the game where I'm like, I just want to get to the end. So I've lost interest in doing their quests.
Established. It wasn't a landslide that did this, but combat. A deadly one. I sure hope our little governor has escaped the carnage.
Search the zone. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what's happened here. This area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here. Our soldiers must have fled the zone and taken this path followed by their assailants. This is a sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Katasak and Constantine were going.
It isn't really a place of a cult, but rather a place of anchoring. A place where Donegada perform a ritual to become Sinol Menawi. These places are charged with great energy. Perhaps Katasak wanted to use it to bring relief to your cousin.
Perhaps. There are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find. More tracks. Footprints. They must have fled this way. Strange. These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat. These weapons are in terrible condition. Whatever did these men come up against? More signs of an explosion. I can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions. New footprints.
Jesus Christ.
It looks as if a group met up with them and took this path. There was more fighting over here. There are not only the corpses of our own men, there are footprints. Only a handful made it up to here.
There's that statue.
The path stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantine or Katasak. These rocks were broken, as if they had taken cannon fire. What could have happened here?
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
God damn it.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Their armor is broken!
All right.
I don't recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see. These vials look familiar. Katasak used the very same to stock his potions. He must have come here. I'm going to pick them up. According to this note, this troop came from an outpost of the Bridge Alliance close by. A patrol, no doubt. Could the bridge in some way be linked to this attack? That makes no sense.
They were probably trying to get the
I
Donegat.
recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantine, what have you gotten yourself into again? Very well. Constantine and Katasak definitely came through here to perform some sort of ritual. But they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
You cannot suspect my people are behind this attack. You have strayed far from the path. No one would have attacked Katasach.
Unless he himself was behind it. He is a powerful Donegad. The beasts obey him.
How could you even think something like that?
Perhaps he only did it to gain our trust. With Constantine captive, he now has leverage to apply to the colonists and force them to accept his condition. But in all truth, I have no idea what. But regardless of who is guilty, I must find my cousin. We could return to Wenxavier to learn. Perhaps Katasach returned there. Or maybe his Voglendai could tell us where to. We're also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers were involved in the combat, or at least the end of it. They must have some stories for us.
I doubt that the Alliance would have decided to open. Don't forget that they owe their continued presence on the island to you.
And thanks to you, I know. Maybe those men are still loyal to the preceding commander. However, one way or another, Constantine is in danger. Let us be on our way without...
Okay. Oh, wait, that's the rock slide. I think this area is clear and... Oh, wait, no. Because we have no way of getting over there. Will this burn me? Nope. Is there anywhere else I need to go here? Nope, just here. Oh! That way did get cleared. Probably a secret soldier regiment from the Bridge Alliance.
Colonials? You must have gotten lost to have come this far from nowhere. To whom do I owe the honor?
Desarde. I am legate of the Congregation of Merchants on this island.
A legate? Pardon my dismay, but we don't get many official sorts around. Captain Idris. I am the ranking officer in charge of this Bridge Alliance outpost. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for Constantine d'Orsay, the island governor of the Congregation of Merchants.
A governor? Here? Whatever would he be doing in this rat hole?
My cousin was part of an expedition in this region. His men and his camp were attacked. They nearly all died. But we found no trace of his body, which has us hoping that he may still be alive. Wounded and holding up somewhere, or even captured.
Have you cast your suspicions in our direction? I hope this is a joke. We've had neither reinforcements nor supplies for weeks. In my book, we've been totally forgotten. I wouldn't risk the few lives remaining to attack a governor's camp. I'm not crazy. I'm truly sorry for your cousin, Excellency, but we haven't seen him. And we definitely haven't kidnapped him. The region is dangerous. The natives are heartless.
You do know that we found the bodies of several men from the garrison up there, don't...
How could you be sure?
One of them was carrying a note, signed by your hand.
And they are dead. I had hoped they'd have survived and would eventually return.
Explain yourself, Captain. What were your men doing on the clifftop?
They were monitoring the zone. They were to warn us of any troop movements. We have lost too many men to surprise attacks. We decided to take initiative and be ready. Yesterday, we heard screams and saw some strange lights up there.
but I was hoping...
And you didn't go and see for yourself? You hear screams, certainly those of your own men, and you don't do anything.
So the last of my men give up their lives for nothing as well? You can think of me as a coward if you like. But me, I'm taking no more unnecessary risks.
Why do I have the feeling that you're holding something back from me? I can see how difficult your I'm certain you haven't... I cannot solve all of your problems.
A little gold would certainly improve. One of the men I'd posted there returned during the night.
A survivor? Excellent.
He wasn't able to say a word. He collapsed unconscious 2 steps past the doorway. Our nurse sits with him, but there is little hope that he will come back to himself.
I'm sorry to hear that, Captain. Perhaps we could do something for him.
Go and see the nurse. I can't take it anymore. To lose another man. Anything else?
Concerning the young man...
Did you see the nurse?
Not yet.
Really? I thought this boy will not survive long if someone... Anything else?
I need to be going.
I would very...
Fair enough. It did just put us on blast.
What are you doing there?
I know. I've come to see the wounded soldier. The captain told me you might need my help.
That is very kind of him.
What are you saying?
No, he said I've been asking the captain for weeks to escort me on a mission to replenish my stocks. I no longer have a single remedy. And now that we have a wounded patient, I can only wipe water on his brow and hope.
Do you know what type of remedy would allow him to survive?
Yes, at least I think so. It's a known...
I see.
Thank you. Because of you.
Okay. Is there some kind of crafting station nearby? Oh, there is. Down here. I don't think I'll be able to do this, but you never know. Oh, shit. You know what, just in case. Because I could have used those sleeping potions before.
Will you give it to me? We must wait and be patient.
Will he make it?
I hope so. We'll know soon enough.
And if he survives?
Come back tomorrow.
Very well.
See you soon.
Okay, is there a camp here? No, it's out there. Alright, so we gotta run all the way back over here to our camp. Alright, now let's go back. We'll see if that dude is still alive, and hopefully we can advance this quest.
Hello, soldier. How are you doing?
Better. A lot better.
I simply prepared the potion that she told me how to make. Could you tell me what happened during the...
I will try. They're not really memories I'm fond to bring back. A lot of my friends died up there. We were posted up on the peak to follow rebel movement. It had been a couple of days when we heard sounds of fighting not far from our men were screaming. In our own language. So we went to see what was happening. Soldiers of the Coin Guard and an islander were trying to protect a young man. He's
Constantine Katasak and his escort. Who were they fighting?
Dozens of wild animals. They seemed completely enraged and intent on devouring them.
Flames? Where were they coming from?
I don't know. My friends and other soldiers fell one after the other. I didn't see everything. All was blood, but I thought I saw another islander. Big. He's the one who took the sickened man. There was practically no one left on the battlefield. I came to when I heard voices of islanders approaching. I thought to myself, they're coming to finish off the wounded. I got up with difficulty and fled. I dragged myself here.
I'm going to have to go.
You shouldn't do that. They killed all of my friends.
That's enough. Rest.
Yes, it's best I leave now. I'll have a word with your captain.
Okay. Interesting.
Excellency, thank you.
Please. I did nothing more than follow the instructions your nurse gave me.
Did you learn what you needed to?
Yes. I was able to question your man and he told me what he saw. He and his company heard sounds of the attack, and they went... My cousin's escort, a strange source...
One of those rebel savages, no doubt. They must have learned that an important man was in the region.
Don't apologize. I know where the camp can be found, and if
Like you freed the scholars. You're a good man, Excellency. Thank you again.
I need to be going.
I would very much like to...
Okay. Darren. I'm trying to think of who Darren is. I don't remember. Oh. Now I realize where we are. Yeah, these people don't like me. I didn't even realize that that this was the zone that this group was in.
Hello.
Renaigse, there you are again.
To speak to you about my cousin's capture and the massacre of his escort. A soldier from the nearby outpost survived and told us that you were present on the battlefield.
You dare come here and accuse us of taking him? Let me throw him out this Renaigse and his Ilkteren. May they receive this...
I know that you see us as your enemies, but we are not here to harm you. I only seek to find the man I consider to be my brother, as well as the man who was protecting him. Katisak, one of your greatest Donegad.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach.
If you didn't attack him, you must know what happened to them. I was told that an islander took my cousin away. Perhaps your men were there to aid them.
We do not have your cousin, and we do not know what happened to. As for Katasach, and the Vorst Tire, he died from his wounds. That night, we heard the sounds of a terrible combat. The ground shook all the way to our homes. We went to see, but we arrived too late. The last breath of Katasach had returned to the wind when we arrived there, and many of the Renaigse were dead. We carried the body of the Donegad.
He gave his life to protect Constantine. This request might surprise you, but we would like to see him.
Why? What do you want to do with him, Renaigse?
Examine him to understand what killed him. We were told that an island native was there and that he likely led the attack.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach.
That is the very reason I need to see his body. To understand.
You may see him, but...
Okay. So that's kind of a bummer. I didn't expect him to be dead. Dude seemed alright. Gave us a seal.
Katasach. Seeing the state of his body. I hate myself for having suspected him. Forgive me, Donegad. To have doubted your loyalty and even more for what we are about to do. Now then, let's see what story this corpse has to tell. The corpse retains the marks of a bludgeoning. There are large bruises all over it. I can see no wounds that could be attributed to a blade or a musket shot. The major wound is found on the chest, which was crushed by something tremendous, to the degree that the skin was torn. The ribs are in pieces and the organs punctured. The edges of the wound are singed and smell of burnt flesh. There is a powdery spot on this wound, as if from ash or dusty gravel. Katasach bore the brunt of this attack or incredible force. I would venture to say it was inhuman. I can only imagine one thing that could have inflicted such a wound. It's as if an enormous, burning stone hit him right in the center of the chest. And seeing as how the bodies of the soldiers we found were sporting wounds of a similar nature, we can deduce that we're on the tracks of a man, or a creature, capable of using molten rock as a weapon.
I can't imagine an Adaig behaving like this. It is not their way. That they might attack careless hunters or warriors, true, but to attack Katasach, the power to call volcano fires could only be that of a guardian. No simple man wields mountain fire.
We still don't really know who is actually behind this attack, judging by the severity of these wounds. I fear the worst for Constantine.
All your experiments. You've learned so little. You've learned to fear. Your instincts should have been enough.
We had to at least try. Are you not even concerned or angered by what happened to Katasach?
We've grown accustomed to the loss of lives. Your relentless attacks and incessant treacheries. All the same, there is truth in your words. Guardian and Donegad would never attack one another. There is a ritual that might help us.
The Anatalis Fair.
It is a magical rite that only a person with a powerful bond to both spirits and nature can perform. It allows the Donegad who chants it to relive the last moments of an Onol Manawi.
That would allow us to at least see the face of his assassin.
If what I have heard is true, yes. To my knowledge, only one
Let's ask her for her help, then.
You are quick to ask another to put her mind in danger for your own concerns. Imagine the pain of the wounds of another. Shaking your body as the cold of death crushes your beating heart. This is what you must ask of the Tiernahach. It is the price she must pay for performing when her companion was lost in battle. fighting against your own. She wanted to live that death beside her. Since that day, our Tierna Gedachtas has never breathed air with the same breath.
That would explain her distrust of the colonials.
You must make her see your purpose. It may be the only way you are going to learn the fate of your cousin.
Okay. Well, let's get out of here. Apparently that way was not an option. At least they don't attack on sight anymore. I can't believe Kurt has one line of fucking dialogue. Things are about to get dicey. Every fucking time. It's the only thing he says.
Hello, Mev.
Renoixe, why have you come here again?
I've come to ask you for help.
My help? You still seek the remedy for the sickness on your island?
My cousin has been taken, and I've been told that you could help me.
Truly? And in what way?
By performing the Anatalis Fair on the body of Katasach, the Donegad.
Katasach is dead. Under Voshtire. This is a great tragedy. He was a good man. Perhaps the best of us all. How did this happen?
He went with my cousin to a sacred site when they were attacked. My cousin has disappeared, taken according to a witness, and Katasach suffered terrible wounds. We examined him, and it seemed as if he had been struck by molten rock.
Fire of the earth? Only the Nadaig Manemen have the power to wield it. But none of our own would have attacked Katasach.
This is why we need your help. We want to understand.
And you will avenge the dead as you have avenged my wound in the past. Very well, Renoixe. I will help you. Our island wails in suffering. Many Sinol Menawi have died. The Anatalas Fair may kill me, but at least I will know. You will need to act as my Voglendaig and bring to me the necessary ingredients.
What do you require?
A potion. And listen, and do not forget, the viscera of the scavengers must be taken from a place near the battlefield because they contain. As for the personal object of Katasach, find his weapon.
He didn't have a weapon when I found his body.
Where can I find?
In Duren's camp.
Very well. Then we can perform the ritual when the moon is high.
In that case, let's go to...
Very well.
Okay, so we need to go back here. Let's go to the, let's go back to the camp because there's a crafting station there. Scavenger's organs. Yep, we gotta go all the way over here. So we gotta find some innards and a weapon. What? Oh my god. Hey, leveled up. We need 3 points for this, so I guess we just wait.
I recognize this weapon. It's Katasak's, I'm certain. It must have been broken during the battle. Let's take it back to Mev.
Oh. Okay. Meet her at midnight. Alright, hopefully it's still night when we get there. It's gonna take us like a minute or two, which is, you know, hours in game.
Were you able to find the element?
Yes.
This is good. The moon is high.
Okay.
Katasar, we have come to learn the truth of your death. Atoal confrangawi brandi, olehana memen adestame haman. Barafridenan tahanemo quate grenfen, linqui damda renaute da hodos. Lemat, de tahawan kloisam, de talugedon velam, de taragam buledam, de tataminam reloidan, adotalamen kantebedam, en antelam verfragt tango.
Katasak! Help me! Please!
Show no fear. I do not think he means you any harm.
What is this? This monster? Why is it attacking us?
I don't know. I don't understand. It is as if it seeks you out. It wants you.
You never should have done that, Katazakh. To save one Renaikse, you put us all in great peril. His spirit is different. He receives badly. You have woven the bond of the Deathbringer.
What is happening to you? Get a hold of yourself. Come on.
I cannot believe it. He has returned.
Who has?
Finbar. The High King. We thought he was dead. He disappeared months ago.
Is he the attacker? And what of Constantine? Have you seen a young blonde-haired man? He was sickly.
Yes. The golden haired was there. And he was afraid. Katazakh protected him before he was killed by Finbar. Leave me now. I am very tired.
How are you feeling?
Better. What are you going to do now?
If I want to have any hope of finding Constantine, I must follow Vinbar. I have no choice.
Do you know where to look for him? Vinbar has been missing for moons.
The kings and queens could tell me when they saw him for the last time.
Then you must arm yourself with patience and courage.
Thank you, Mev.
Do not thank me. I have not done this for you, but for Katazakh. In order to satisfy my curiosity, I betrayed my king. You will find him and confront him, no doubt. All that remains for me to do is to pray that I have done nothing that cannot be fixed.
Farewell, Mev.
I mean, to be fair, he did seem like a jerk. Alright, well. There's nothing we could do, right? So at this point, we gotta do these. Okay, so let's run over to the camp. We will teleport over to one of the other spots. So we can go to these three places. So let's go here first, because it's closest. These are the first people we found, the bone blowers. Hopefully this guy will help us, because we're friendly with him. This is Ulan, I think?
To what do I owe the...
I'm in need of your help, Ulan. I was told that you were one of the last people to see him.
I wouldn't know where you could find it. You are our ally. Our friend. We had met in the council at Dorhad Genadu to decide what to do about the Renaigse, but we were unable to come to an understanding. Some of us are full of violence. Deirdre and the poor Bladnid were among them, alas. And only speak about the massacres. I defended you, of course, and attempted to make them hear reason. With some help from the cautious Duncan, our disagreement angered Vimbar. He decided to leave us and to seek counsel elsewhere. He wanted to go to the heart of the island to consult with on Milfrictiman.
Do you think he might have stayed there?
I doubt it. It was too long ago. You should travel. Even if he decided to stay away from his people, he would not have abandoned his closest friend.
Thank you, Ula.
Anything else?
Nothing.
So we didn't have to... I'm assuming we don't have to ask all of them? Yeah, we can just go there.